Morning. Um, oh, this morning, and it's 4 o'clock, 4:49 in the morning. I always wake up this early. Um, don't know why. Yeah, I do. I do. I gotta make a fatty. I always have to make a fatty when I wake up. I'm watching Netflix, and I'm watching, this Wild Wild Country. It's an old about a sect I actually made music for. You see, if I've known what I know today, I would have said something back then because they're disgusting. They're not like it's not because they're disgusting like what was it, the family, David Burke's The Family. That was a pedophile bastard. But these people are not pedophiles. But I saw something where I said I couldn't work there, and I wouldn't work there because even though it was legal, it was disgusting to look at. It was. They have a lot of touching, a lot of sexual tendencies. These people, and it's the Bhagwan sect or cult, or what you want to say. I worked in a studio in Aarhus, and they were making music there, and I talked with some of them. They have a totally fucked up mindset when it comes to just normal things like sex and money. They're weird. But one had like I can't remember how many Rolls Royces it was. It was like ridiculous. Like who needs that many Rolls Royces? He was trying to make a point. I'm trying to. I don't understand it, but it is what it is. But I knew the guy in Aarhus, actually the guy who was in charge for the commune in Aarhus, and I met him a lot of times, and he looked a little like Bhagwan. Um, I don't know, but the color of their clothes, this purple thing, or what it is. It's not purple. It's like orange, orange kind of. But to see how they had discotheques and they could drink beer and like, what the fuck? It was like ridiculous. I forgot how ridiculous it was. But again, who am I to say what's ridiculous and what not, and what is not? You see, there's a reason why I go live without thinking about what time it is, and schedule it for later and all that. I just go live because I have something to say to me, first and foremost. And I'm not even ashamed about that. I would be ashamed if I only was doing it for like getting some people in the box and getting them to understand. You know what I mean? That's kind of ridiculous, to be honest with you. So I stopped it, and I made it oh yeah, you're making it this for you and for nobody else, only for me. Um, there's some things I have to be doing. Uh, you see, this sweet guy, he borrowed my car. Now I don't know. I was afraid because I had a lot of money on it. Yeah. Get some power to the phone. I'm still, you know, I'm not sick anymore that much, but I've been sick like a dog. Dog was right. There comes one night where you think you have to die. And, no, I just need to see my bank because I don't want to get too much of money involved because no, this is my salary for this weekend. And by the way, that's good money. You know what I mean? You know, I like when people say, yeah, they make money, I make a lot of money. It's so childish. But I couldn't stop there. I did it a couple of times just to piss a certain person off, whom I know, even though I don't have that many subs, I'm climbing. It's quiet, easy and steady. Oh, what's that? Maybe that's some of my messages I haven't read. No, it's not. Oh, I got to erase a lot of emails. They were literally, who was it who sent me an email? Well, Isaac sent me an email. I gotta remove some emails so Isaac to come in. It's ridiculous. I have to do it by fucking hand. It's totally stupid. Oh, I'll make some room, but I can't do that now. I could, but it would look. You see, when I make some hashish to a joint, that's not like I don't think that's being rude. Is that just me? Is it just as rude as like any other thing? You see, I never understood why people were against smoke and shit like that. I never, literally, I never understood it because I never. This phone is sick. I never ever took notice of everybody else. I've never, I never been an asshole. I've never been a snitch. I've never been um, on the wrong team. You know what I mean? No, it's just both sexual and in life, and that's why I still wake up, with dreams about my dog. That's why I wrote Wild Wild Country. because my dreams were like I saw this about these Rasnishis in Oregon, these Bhagwan people, and I was thinking, what the flying fuck is going on in the United States? Are they just letting everybody in the bed? Because I remember back then in '84, I had to go to the United States. I understand that it was so difficult suddenly in the Reagan era. You had to write if you've been a communist and everything. It was kind of funny. But to see that it's the same fucking tractor every morning. He's waking me up. No, actually, my friend. Oh, yeah, I have to make this joint fast. Actually, I have to make a couple. You see, um, it's easier to make a spliff and smoke it when it's done. Then go inside and make one. And because when I know what time they're drinking coffee and all that, it's not because I don't smoke anywhere so the guests could see it. I would never do that. Never. In a million years. And I never done it. I never been catched by any of the people who live here. The only people who knew we were smoking, who didn't mind. Who didn't mind? And there's a lot of people who don't mind actually me smoking or my friend smoking. It's okay. Is there someone on I don't know about? Or is it just late, early, late, early in the morning, late at night? Can't even be that late at night. It must be 5 o'clock. It's 12, 11 o'clock in the United States. That's not that late. 12. And then 11 o'clock it is. That's fucking nothing. And it's fucking, what is it, Thursday today? It's Wednesday. Oh man, I gotta work. Oh shit. God damn it, I gotta work all day with some social workers. Well, I said yes to it, so it's okay. It's just me being a bitch right now. Being a stubborn motherfucker. I can't start to explain how much I love ice cold soda when I wake up. I know Riley said you have to drink more water, and I am a water drinker normally, but since I moved here, you see, there's 7-Eleven just uh, on the other side of the street, and I've been eating 7-Eleven food for a minute. Let me be honest, and it tastes the same. It tastes exactly the motherfucking same every fucking day, and it's tiring. It's making me. What it is, what it is. I'm sad that there's nobody here. A normally unconditional love would be. She's nice. It couldn't be that late. Maybe there's little shows I don't see. I miss. Can't be that Lauren is making that few shows. That few. Not, I don't. I can't. What's that? Central Valley, California. Flaming Nights. That's a very bad name. Always interested. And then they're looking at Hosanna. Hosanna Hassan Campbell. What? Oh, that's Chris. He's been on. What the fuck? Oh, he's not on now, so I'm not intervening anything with him. I don't understand why. If I'm missing something, I would hate that. No, uh, no, no. I should be. Missing, I shouldn't be missing anybody. But it was just if I missed somebody, that would be like embarrassing. You know, like, that would be like shit. Because I am. My friends like Tommy and over the pond. That's why I'm doing the streams in English. It's not because I'm thinking, oh, I gotta be huge in this. No, it's just like telling my stories. And today's story is about me again, uh, and about what trust can do. Trust goes both ways. Remember that. Um, there is people I trust with my life. There are people I trust with my life, and Doc and Tommy would be persons like that. I would trust with if I was, I wouldn't mind having them on my team if I was going in a war or in a battle zone or something like that. But having they sucker Mr. Unknown and these people on my fucking that would be hilarious because they're fucking backstabbers like no one else. That's why I said why country because you see these cult followers how they just have no sense of belonging to anything other than a guru. Who the fuck is that at this time? Oh, it's 5 o'clock. That's right. There's a lot of people who's going to work now. But he's not. Who the fuck is that? One of my friends, he lost his driver's license yesterday because of some lights in his fucking car. His back lights on his car. He stopped. He lost his car. He was taking a drug test. He was totally fucked up with cocaine. So you see, it's just a matter of time before he loses all this shit. You know what I mean? Ah, I don't wanna fall. I think this is the saddest live I made. I don't care, and people are not. They feel this. They feel that I'm only doing this for the fucking fun of it. Because normally At this time, I'm still with my Eastern German guitar. I'm the old guy who's running around all the time. The old guy who's leaving time. No, this you gotta. See, I would play it. Actually, I use this guitar for making songs because it's such an easy song. Um, such an easy what do I mean? Such easy guitar to make songs on. Even my hash fingers are like this. It looks totally. It's sticky as fuck, but it works. That's the most important part. It's not all the gibberish bullshit. It's what works and what not. It's what not working. It's weird. There's a car holding, ushering. Oh, you see. Oh, where's my other? Um, there was this other lighter. I have none here. None whatsoever. Watching. That's beautiful. That makes it more fun for me. Or kind of. What do I mean with that? It's not more fun. It's just kind of hilarious. If you know what I mean. Because people, they want to hear all the dramasphere and all that shit. And that's cool. That's cool with me. But I have a message. And that is, people think I'm butthead over my ex, and I'm not. Because I make a comment, I write a story when I see something that's dear to my heart. But come to find out, he don't give a fuck about me. He's I don't know if he don't give a fuck about me, but he can't do anything right now. Actually, that's that's sad. I thought he was more independent, away from his mom, but he's not. He's like, and I understand that. He's a kid, man. He's not a kid. He's a grown ass man, but he's still under the influence from his mom. And she's apparently moved on because I don't give a fuck about her. Like, she's nothing to me. She's literally like a hole. And She was not even a hole for me because I know why she's called a hole. Yeah, Mike, you told me. You remember? It is what it is. He told me in another way that you were called that for another reason, not because you were a hole like that. But believe what you want to believe, man. If you want to believe your lies, your own twisted imagination, like you do, um, it's up to you. It's you that who have to live with it. It's just me. I'm just looking and watching it and thinking, what the fuck, man? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? But you see, I did nothing wrong. I did literally nothing wrong. Not at all. You see, when people found out that I actually is a decent man, that I never hurt anybody um, on purpose. I never. Oh, why the fuck am I always sleeping with these fucking lighters, man? That's irritating. Oh, sorry. What the flying F? I hate when I lose a. Well, maybe it's in the other jacket. Maybe. I'll be back. I need my medication. What the fuck is that? My lung medication. My lung medication. I got a lot of it, but it's ridiculous, man. Wait, this medication? Where the fuck is it? I need to put some light on. I can't see shit. Hello, everybody. I'm forgetting always to put my medicine the right way, the right place. And so when I wake up, I have to do. I know I smoke weed. I know that. I know that for a fact. I smoke it all the time. Oh, there's already people. People are waking up to. What the fuck? Oh, it works. It's my finger. It's so sticky. This sheet I got. Actually, that it was. What the fuck? It was Tommy, my good friend, who made this, aka Sean, and apparently StreamYard didn't forget about it. So when I make a StreamYard on this phone, you know, um, and I don't have unlimited access, I think I'll buy it. $20 is nothing. That's cheap as fuck. But I don't know because I actually like sitting and talk and get something out of my chest, or what I believe, what my beliefs not, and what's happening in my personal life because I can remember it when I see it afterwards, and shit like that. Um, and I'm not afraid to say that I am getting old, getting older, not old, but older. And, and then you forget fucking things. You do. And I'm not the type with a time manager and the suit. I was in a suit the last 2 days, but there was a reason, a good reason. It was because I needed investors and I needed to get allowed to get into cafes and put flyers all around and shit like that. Be kind of my own. Uh, Start from scratch again one more time because it's one thing to play with all the the good names, but having a good name yourself, that's I do have a good name. It's not that when it comes to music, but when it comes to hanging around me and being around me and where I come from, where my start was, how I started, why I started. Um, See, my dad was actually a rock singer in Denmark. He was actually the first kind of famous in the family. He was making records and all that shit in the 60s. He was like a I love my dad. He died like, 2 a year and a half ago, and that's sad. But anyway, he taught me, and if he had been alive to see where I played this weekend, just to say, Dad, I played, in Copenhagen, and he would say, oh, that's what Jimi Hendrix, The Who, Beatles, and all that shit. He would have been proud as a motherfucker. And that was kind of sad. He didn't see that. That's a lot he didn't see. And a lot of good things he didn't see, a lot of bad things he didn't see. So that's cool. You see, I love my dad, and then my dad and my mom, they meant everything to me. So when I hear people going in on other people's dead parents, I get angry because there's no reason for that. What is the reason for going in on another person's parents? Why is a man doing that? Because he's insecure. He got no, yeah, he got no ball sack. He got no honor. He got no, we got people who denounces their flag and shit like that. You don't do that. Even it don't matter where you're from. Of course, if you're from fucking where the Taliban is running the world, that's another story. I understand if you want to get the fuck out of Dodge from there, but anywhere else, if you're from a country that's got some proudness in it, you don't. Especially the United States, they're very proud people. The people I know will never do that. Never. I know good people in America, very good people. And I'm glad to say I do because it's not funny to listen to some of the streams I watch. The energy is not because it's bad, but it's like it's on a whole other time. It's like you it's not like you're back in time, but it's like you're like, what the fuck is going on here? It's like a bad punk show from the fucking 70s or something like that. And I miss the young ones. That was a fucking great sitcom. And bottoms. And that was English humor can be very, very funny. Let me be honest. It's sticky. This hashish. It's fuck. Actually, people can log in. I have to. That was the boss. So they go, oh, I don't understand that. And then my car just all there with light on, but it doesn't matter. It's got nothing to do with me, so I don't care. But no, I'm making a morning. I always smoke a big spliff in the morning. I have to. Then I lay down in bed because today they're coming people to talk with me, some investors. So if that's the third day I have to take a suit on. Fuck that shit. And I forgot to go to the hairdresser, but fuck it. If they don't want to give me money, they don't want to give me money. They don't want to invest. They don't want to invest. It is what it is. I don't want to. I don't want to. Get anybody like a throat. like a knife to the throat. Invest in this, you motherfucker. Thinking I'm Peaky Blinders or, some kind of biker gang or something. And I'm not. I'm a one man army. And I smoke. And I owe people. These two. uh, it was kind of funny. I played a gig. And then he said, nice ass you got. And I said, what the fuck do you mean? He said, nice ass. I said, no, please don't tell me I was standing on stage. People could look at my ass. Yeah, 2 times. And some of the young ones took pictures of it. That's funny. That's kind of funny. You see, I got no I'm not embarrassed by I'm old. It is what it is. I'm 50 years of age. That's something, and I'm not all that bad looking. I miss a tooth. That's a lot. Being 50, I'm not that fat as like some of the assholes. Never, never been so fat. But I wanted to say to people that I won't be on for a minute. Um, I'll do these lives again, but I'll have to wait because I could use all the time I got on one stream, literally. Because I don't mind when there's nobody here. You see, I'm not like, oh, there's no one here, so I don't want to talk. That's for kind of gay, isn't it? Because you must do this for a reason, and it has to start with yourself. It has to start with why do I do this? Is it because I want? No, it's not because I want views. It's not because I want cash apps. It's not because any of these things. You know, I do this to get something out of my chest, like what's wrong um with the way I've been treated. Like some month ago, that was wrong. It was not right, and for the people to think that it's right, I need to speak my piece because it's not right. Even though I did yell, I was loud, I was not threatening because I would never hurt her, and I would never hurt her children. So to see them not answering my, um, I think people don't understand that I'm writing about Stefan because I'm not in their life anymore. You see, I don't give a fuck. She's fake. She's fake. And if you're fake, you're fake. You know. She told me she was real. If she had been real, she would move up to her dad and say, "Man, you got a problem. You have a depression." See, then all this could have been, you know, she could have said, "I want to go to my own. I want to go alone." I've never said to a girl, "Please stay," when she found another. I would never do that. That's just telling you how. That's what I don't understand. She didn't know me at all. She was talking about she was the only one who knew me. She was the only one who didn't know me. Literally. And people think I'm butthurt and I'm jealous and I'm all that. I'm not. I'm just talking about a situation where I was being handled the wrong way. And people to get that into your fat head that it was not me that was the bad apple. That was her. You see, and people to man, if you think it's right to call the cops just because you want to call them because you have no fucking other idea, because you don't want to sleep at your dad's, even though you said you would do that if something went south, and something went south. You couldn't even let me have my dog, my own dog, the dog I've been breeding since it was fucking. I'm mad. I'm mad about that. And I'm mad. And people can't say, man, don't be mad. I'm mad because you didn't let me grieve. You didn't let me be sad. You let me be sad for 13 months. Then you threw me out before my fucking 50 years of birthday. I broke my back. I was home for your fucking birthday, you fucking piece of. I think it's so ridiculous that people um, is like her neighbors, like erasing me, and the way they do it, like bitches. It's so funny, man. It's so. When I did it with her, she called me. What have I done to you? What have I done to you? I would never do that. But I would say when people treat me the wrong way, I just yelled at the fucking cash lady. She was sitting with the cash register. I yelled at her. She thinks she's all that. She's nothing. Did you hear what I said? She's sitting. There's nothing wrong with that. It's work. It's work. I got respect for that. But don't say to me you're like Jeffrey Epstein when you work at a supermarket by the cash register. You're not Jeffrey Epstein. You're not um, the Kardashians. You're not. You don't got your ass filled with money. That's something totally different. And that's the proletarian way of talking about money. I got so much money. Money is not something to be talked about. It's people don't like to talk about money like you do. You're weird when it comes down to that. And you say it's me that talks about money. You didn't talk about anything else, man. But when I speak, I can't be angry and say that wasn't right because I talked with some guys about it, and people are starting to see and don't understand it because people literally think that I heard my wife because they said it can't be true that they just forgot you, like you did all this for them, and they're like being very small humans, and that's sad because I try to show love, I try to show even respect, but you know what? When you don't get showed respect back, there's a reason. Um, the reason is she may be having a new guy they try to impress because they're all like that. They're bitches. And I talked to my brother, and he said maybe there's balls and Stephen, but of course he's playing on the same team as his mom, and that's understandable. Come on, man. You work on DNA and fucking Ghost, man. It's okay. It's nice. I'm glad for it. But man, you should see what the shit I see just because you see skins and all these new acts. Yeah. You see the difference between us. I was young and I had VIP cards. Not because I worked there, but because I was playing there. In some of the most famous places in Denmark, I had VIP cards. So I'm not a bitter man, not at all. But when I see, when I write something nice to my old stepson, just to say to him that I love him and I don't get any reaction, it's the last time I did that. And I still love him. It's not that. I still want to be his friend. But talk to me like that, and I can't love now. I can't just be like an idiot. You know what I mean? I can't just be like taking the shots, choom, 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 and don't say anything. That would be being like being a bitch, and I'm not a bitch, not at all. Far from. And everybody knows me. He knows that I'm no bitch. Far from. And the reason why I'm saying that is, look, I have no. I'm not afraid of anything. I have no fear in life. I don't threaten people. And that's why I was so cowardly to call the cops. I'm still fucking mad at this with the cops. I'm a fucking old. Yeah, I can't say that on a stream, but I come from a time and an era, and from yeah, I was with a gang, and let me say we were called ACAB back then. That was when ACAB was something you said, and it's a biker thing, and it was a biker club that supported us with all kinds of things, mostly with knowledge and how to conduct ourselves as men. So you see, I learned a whole lot, but I fucked it up on the way because I was being too, I was too fine and dandy. It is what it is. But to hear her like saying, "Do you threaten me?" No. If I had been very angry, the way she treated me with disrespect, like she always took my phone. Me taking her phone one time was wrong. And you see, I've been talking with a guy about being treated wrong, both by the police and because the police, why should they come? It was a domestic dispute. It's nothing else. But you must have been tired. She couldn't handle a man with a depression. And that's sad. My father died 13 months before she threw me out. Of course, I was lying down. Of course, I was feeling like shit. I lost both of my parents when I said that to a party here this weekend. I lost both my parents within 6 weeks. They were like shocked. My old girlfriend, she said, like, but that's normal, okay? And then she said something funny. Yeah, Lottie, she was, after a year, she was getting there. Okay, I remember they were going a year and a half. And the thing is, there was only 13 months since my dad died when you threw me out. And it's not to say, but you don't ride on a wave where you think you've done everything the right way because you haven't. Um, and I'm allowed to say that. I'm not putting your name out there. I'm not putting your family out there. Nothing. Uh, it's just the disrespect for me showing love for one I saved, and no respect this way. You say respect have to go both ways. You said that, Stefan. You literally said that to me, and you show me no respect. And you say respect have to go both ways. Well, I don't understand you. I don't understand you, Stefan. I did take a lot of my life away just to save your fucking ass, and I did it gladly. I don't respect anything in return. other than a thank you. And I'm glad you were there for me. Nothing else. But if I can't get that, I'll think it. Because I remember how you were back then. And I remember how your mom were back then. I remember how she almost stalked me in the halls. I remember all that shit. But you think I don't. The only thing I don't remember is me calling her all kind of names. I never remember that. I remember I called her all kind of names last when we were having a fight. But calling the cops for that and getting people, expert witnesses standing and saying that I'm all kind of, oh no, man. And their sons, he's literally owning a lot of money for drugs and shit. I just got, oh, there was this guy, and you wouldn't know who I know from the town now. I know a lot. I know a lot. I know a lot. Let me just say it that way. And that's okay. I'm a little angry this morning because come to find out that it's just for some it could have been done so much more perfectly. But I guess you ain't the woman to do it the right way, so you had to do it the cowardly way, like bitches do. So, and that's okay. There's nothing against that. But you're a grave digger, you know that? You wait until my parents dies, then you say you want the TV and shit. You would never have said that if my parents was alive. Never. Never. You would have played the victim totally. And you're not a victim when you go away with an 80-inch TV, a 70-inch TV, or what it is. That I bought for my inheritance. Yeah. That's so distasteful. That's so proletarian. It's so fucking underneath. Even a fucking hoodlum who grows up and becomes something else, take education, would never do that. It's called PLI, personal living intuition. And you have none of that. None. And it's okay that I'm angry. It's okay. It's okay to have anger. That's a feeling. It's an okay feeling. I'm not sad. I'm not jealous. I'm not all that. I'm angry. And I got no intentions of harassing her or come there and be an idiot. I'm not totally stupid. I never, you know, she didn't even have to. I was cleaning when she called the cops. How embarrassing is that? I could go all the way. I actually talked to some lawyers, and I could go all the way if I wanted to. And she would have to pay for the 3 months I've been living here, because she had no right to throw me out. Throw me out. I wasn't threatening her anyhow or anyway, in any shape or any form. Not at all. I was just yelling at her. That's a big difference. I was not threatening her. But in her eyes, I was threatening with kill. I said I want to. I feel like smashing the whole place up. I feel like. I didn't say I'm gonna. I said I feel like. That's what I'm angry about. It's the words that's been out that's come out there. That's just are lies. I hate when people spin lies because they do that on YouTube all the fucking time. That's why I fucking hate YouTube sometimes. You see, it's bullshit to fucking sorry to say, but to put people's business out there, it's bullshit. Uh, but I'm doing it because I can't get through any other way. I'm blocked there and I'm blocked there, and they won't listen here. They were fucking. You don't put soap with machinery. Like she just took my with a fucking, grave digger. She just took all my shit, took it together and put it in like it was nothing. I was laughing my ass off. But you see, they are. It is what it is. She, all righty, Jones. I would hope you have been here because this one I thought it is somebody. I would have to take this down. Oh, but now I've been talking to myself for an hour and I feel better. I had to get it out of my chest. It's because being treated like that um, after people that say they love, they didn't love my mom and dad. They did not do anything. They were liars, liars, and that's what I told her. That's why she got so pissed because she knew she was lying. If you want to get rid of a dude, just say it to him. Just say it doesn't work anymore for me. I'm not in love with you anymore. That's the way to do it. I would have said, yeah, I know how you feel. I'm feeling the same shit. Sorry, baby, but it is what it is. And I smoke too much. And she would say, yeah, but here, there's some money here. She was always thinking, she made her way of making budget. That's the most funniest. I want to show her something. She has to see this. And I bet they're wondering how I knew about the fans to make it blue. But I'm like, yeah, you knew before. Between the two of us, guy, you knew I loved you more. I didn't love you. You loved me. No, you did not. It's just a fucking, like my friend says, it's just a show off. It's a picture people have to see. It's nothing else. But I'm tired of being the idiot because I wasn't the idiot at all, not at all, by a long shot. I wasn't the idiot. So when I don't get any response for something I do, I love for the kid, I get a little pissed because I know how much she runs this family. Remember, I've been in it. I know her ways. I know. And I know their ways. They have to do a certain way or else they're like, I never want to hear him again. Bitch. She had all my pictures up when I was there. The day after I wasn't there, it was gone. You can't stop loving a man like this. What the fuck? And you can't lie, say I've been lying there for years when it's not even been a year. I broke my back in August, you fucking liar, you. Fucked up, man. That's fucked up. If you haven't made all the lies and called the cops, I would maybe still have talked to you. We could have found something out, but you took it the whole wrong way. Fucking, fucking, that's so egoistic. It's so me, 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 me. It's just, fuck, what a bitch. Sorry to say. I've been Thursday, and I'm not lying, for Thursday. I've been thirsty for like uh, over a week, over a week, and that's not lying, not by a long shot. Why should I lie? People, where the fuck have you been? I don't have many hours left on this planet, no, on this StreamYard. I don't want to upgrade because there's no flow of people. So I can do this. I can upload some stuff. Shit, there's no reasoning for me to go live, not at all. If I should go live, I have to upgrade, like pay for like, and I'm not trying to. I did this for me, just for saying, uh, yeah, this is over, and like where I'm going next. You see, it's not been that with me. It's just been I need to find a new thing to do because I can't play at night. I can't. It's not legal to play like after 8 o'clock. So I would have to make some. Like they would rather have a played now than I played like um, 9 o'clock at night because it's work. It's all the cars are almost gone. Um, but the cleaning lady comes so fucking early. Maybe I can be quicker than her. But you see, I wasn't ready to be this idiot that nobody followed, uh, like musically, and um, I'm going to tell you, and it's got nothing to do with my ex. That's not my ex's fault. Let me be quite sure there. And for you, it's not her fault. I moved there. There was no music. It was a dead music city. It's only people who make hits, like musicians who are like famous. The young people think all that, good musicians and shit. Yeah. You see, I play. They don't understand who I played with this weekend. He's that's on a whole other level. That's the level of being a monster. That's the level of being one of the top dogs playing here in Denmark. That's just telling you that you are a good place. I know it was not satisfaction for Michael, but it's typical. I was just thinking there. I took what we call a time loop, time hole. I was just in one hour thinking, you know, I played this gig and I was happy about it. I was not happy about going home. I was not happy about. So you see, I have to make this fucking move. I just don't got the fucking money or the power to do it. So maybe I'm gonna make it GoFundMe for a man who just broke his back, who's gonna move to Copenhagen. I wanted an apartment. because I can get no of these. They got they got a free card to a college or something. You can get that too within music. What is a scholarship? A scholarship after you're actually educated. A scholarship. They made a fund in a very famous jazz musician's name, and Nicholas is getting these money right now. And he has he have to play his ass out every fucking day. He's earning money. He told me that. I'll play him all the time. But again, you can do that where he's from. You know, that's where I want to move because Denmark is not that big of a country, and if you're not up there where the thing where the things are going down, what the fuck are you? You know what I mean? You can't just sit and expect that people are gonna come here because they have to. I would be mad if they don't come. That's what I mean with I was a little angry on the ex because if I say something about the moving to a small city that was a wrong move for a musician, then the writing back to me is yeah, but respect have to go both ways. I don't know what you mean with that. I didn't disrespect her. I didn't disrespect anything. I did not. I did not diss anything other than myself. And that I moved as an old man almost to a new town trying to be a musician, thinking that you can. Oh, I had a name 10 years ago. I can say it's me, Mars. Can I play here? It's not. Don't work like that. Don't matter if you're the best. It's not football. It's music. There's a big difference. It reminds me. I was talking to this. I had this wonderful girlfriend. She had wonderful parents. Actually, she did, but they were very ignorant. And they said to me, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm a musician." No, but what are you doing? The musician part wasn't good enough. It's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I'm just a musician, plain and simple. And they didn't like that. They didn't like that I wasn't having a plan for like if the music didn't work. But I said it will work. Just shut the fuck up, you know? Whatever they to say. They were not my parents. They were my fucking in-laws. So I didn't have to listen to their shit. But that's been the pain of my life. That's been people like being so normal and so down to earth, being so. We live with this Yende law here in Denmark. Yende law. That's the worst law ever being written down. That's you can't say you're better than anybody else. You apparently can. Of course you can. If you're better than anybody else, you just should say it. Like it would be weird if Michael Jackson said, "I can't sing," or Prince said, "I can't play the guitar, I can't sing, I can't play the piano, I can't play the drums, I can't play the bass, I can't play." But that would be a lie, you know. But in Denmark, it's like people don't say what they're good at because it's some people think it's being smart and being a yeah, I know all that type of guy. So that's the baddest law I ever heard about in the history of the fucking laws being made. That's the Yandi law. Actually, I worked in a studio in Copenhagen where this guy who had Daniel Whitney, he literally put a big uh, he made a man make one of these big balls they had on the balls. It looked like a cannonball they had on the feet with some, with some chains on. And they had this ball, back in the days, back in the very, very early days. Nice. What? Sorry, I understand why I don't have any. Why I don't have any solar. I got a lot. I don't have anything to eat. But I'm waiting until the sausages over there are good. But I made a stream without anybody here in 1 hour. That's pretty hard. But I'm thinking I'm making it. That's it for this time. That's the last stream I'm making. People don't watch it anyway. They don't know what I mean. So it's not. I don't feel like I'm a failure in life or anything. It's not that. I don't promote it. I don't say I'm a YouTuber, and I'm not. I do this for keeping up with myself, because I don't want to forget every fucking thing. You know what I mean? And I have a lot of good friends. When they're there, they're there. Isaac, Tamu, and Unconditional Love have shown to be a very good supporter. By the way she's showing me that she's listening to my music. A lot of people, I must say, thank you to all you people who've been listening to my music. That's been nice of you. I need about 50 more to listen to Girlfriend. That's actually Mass Robert and the Functionals. That's actually a quite good thing. I don't care. You see, it's funny enough that people don't come in. It's kind of funny. I have to see somebody's on. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. There should be somebody on. But I don't want to watch them Christian. Okay, Solo. See, I don't understand. There's nothing I want to see, especially nothing that I want to see. Maurice. Oh, maybe that's why I can see. Dog. Oh, it's not somebody I know. No, I would say I would be very shocked if we had the same people. But I knew that people was fucking with him for a minute. Uh, like, like all the good guys, Tommy and these people. But man, I was sad because I wanted to say something. But it is what it is. And I heard you going in on everybody just unknown yesterday. What the fuck, man? Bow down to the king. What the fuck was that? Bow down to Mr. Unknown. What the fuck? The only thing you bow down to, that's fucking me. dick sucking, you motherfucker. You weak shit. And you think it's all about numbers and views and shit. It's about being a man. It's about saying what you fucking mean. It's about being a good man. It's not about just being a man. You fucking. And I didn't even have a problem with you because you know I'm not racist. You know I'm not all these things. How can they say that about Tommy? You, that's some flip flopping shit. You know I don't like being lied to like that. Nobody likes that. You should know that, Mister Unknown. If you're a Marine, your Marine buddies will kick your motherfucking ass for denouncing your flag. That's a thing. That's for sure. Can't just do that. You know. There will be repercussions, but it is what it is. I have to no. I'll smoke. I'm loud. Fuck. Look at this fucking joint. This is fucking bad. That's what they call bats when I make these. It's almost as big as a baseball bat. It can't be bigger. It's the biggest smoking paper you can get. No, it's not the biggest. You can get these where you think about. We smoke these long joints. But this is like, look at the hash fingers. I could literally take this out and they would be like maybe a gram. No, half gram. Yeah, yeah. Shit, shit. Wait, I'll have to take care of that. But I have to go out and smoke before she comes to work. She comes early. Don't want to get caught doing what I do best. It was good for me to go to the bathroom to get fucking. Now I got my baseball bat finished. That's my after um, work. Oh, I thought I could keep it in that. My after work spliff. People just watching in, and then they were watching a joint and thinking, "Oh no, went back in." Oh, I'm going out smoking that. See, this is for you. Mm. Smells good. So, people, nobody's here. family in the town. Middle Speed is the name, and now I wanna go back to being the famous guy. I don't wanna play, don't wanna be the shy guy. Yeah. No, it's just fun. Have a fucking ball, motherfuckers.